Alright guys, today I'm going to teach you how to go from this to this. Alright, so you wanna do ceiling shots like the one I showed you. There's some stuff you should know. You should already be very comfortable with tornado spins. Like arrow right or left. You should have that bound. You should be comfortable. Just throwing it in the mix. Maybe you just have arrow, but it doesn't look as cool. Let's be real. Can't get that smooth circular motion. Oh yeah, by the way, I'll have my my relevant controls in the description. Also gonna have my camera settings there. But yeah. Also you should be able to do backboard reads, you know, just basic backboard reads. Alright, whatever. Point is, be able to read stuff off the backboard. Or just off the wall, really. Like, if you don't, just go into free play, you know? They're comfortable. Hit it hard against the walls until you get a feel for it, you know? It's a good way to learn how to read off objects and stuff. Alright, so I'm gonna assume you're comfortable with tornado spins. You can do basic backboard reads, alright? Now, the setup. Alright, so the setup, yeah, you hit it towards the wall. But you have to come at it from an angle. Watch, I'll link in the description. I'll link a pack that I use. So from this pack, when you're new to this, try shots 3 and 4. Or you try like 1 and 2, because usually it's harder to set it up on your own. Just easier when it's already set. So yeah, I'll go into slow motion on the setup right here. Like, you're aiming for right there. You're aiming for right there. And the best way to get that is to jump a little earlier than usual. Like a little earlier than an air dribble. Like it right there. Feel like that's a good hit. Yeah, like but that's where you want to hit it, because if you go too far towards the goal, then sometimes you hit it in on accident, and you know, that's a mess. Alright, so you have to practice this for a while. Like, I just learned, I like finally started getting good at that just yesterday. Like, it's gonna take a bit. Then again, I just learned it yesterday. But a lot of the time, you're gonna run into the problem where you hit it too high and it hits the ceiling, or you hit it too low and it hits the ground. So yeah, you really gotta find that balance by just testing it out a ton. Feel like there it hit the ceiling, plus it wasn't angled right. Feel like, yeah. So let's say you've got that down. Once you're on the ceiling, like approaching the ceiling. See, like, you can do whatever you want for the first bit. I generally do this side of a tornado spin, but once I'm approaching the ceiling, I do this side of the tornado spin, so my wheels are facing the ceiling, which makes it way easier to then get the jump off the ceiling, because that's what makes this shot like so special. You know, that jump. But what you should be doing when you're learning it, at least, is you just press power slide and jump. Like, you shouldn't be moving, shouldn't be doing anything once you're literally on the ceiling. Afterwards you can do like whatever, but most of the time, if you feel like, most of the time, well, I guess it doesn't really matter if you're moving your left stick that much. But yeah, just try to stick it to those 3 buttons, you know, whatever you have set to those. Because I don't know what y'all play on. So yeah, so you have to practice that for a bit. Then you get both. You get that nice slide. But here's the thing, though. Sometimes you should slide. Sometimes you just shouldn't. You need to jump off. It really depends. Like if the ball's too low, then you should jump off so you can try to meet it. But if the ball's like the same level as your car, then there's no need for you to jump off the ceiling. Like right here. Okay, maybe there was. But yeah, like right there. In order to meet it, you don't need to jump off the ceiling. But yeah, once you're like after the balls hit the backboard, there's 2 ways you do it. You can either pre-flip into the ball like that. Wait, give me a sec. So you can pre-flip towards it, or, which is usually what you're doing when you jump off the ceiling. But if you don't jump and you just slide off and you have that infinite dodge, then it's best to wait for the ball before you use your flip. So yeah, those are the 2 ways of doing it, but aside from that, the redirect, that's all on you. Like, I feel like this isn't the hardest thing in the world. It's just a little frustrating to get the right hit on the ball. And then getting the right setup too. But yeah, once you get the setup down, it's gonna be pretty easy. Like, it's mainly just the setup that's difficult. But yeah, just make sure you do the inside of the wall, you jump. Afterwards you can do whatever, but usually you just want to try to hit it in. You don't want to go out of your way to make it look cool and then just completely miss the ball here in a real game, you know? But yeah, if you want to see some there we go. Yeah, I like that setup a lot. I'll put the packs in the description. But yeah, if you want to see more clips of this, you should probably check out Stuxy. He's a guy on Pulse. He was. I don't know what he does anymore, to be honest. But 2 years ago, he had these training montages out where he'd do these shots, this very shot, like same training pack and everything. So yeah, if you like me to see it done at different angles, then go check him out. I'll link that as well. But for this shot, like, in order to get high enough, I do the other side of the tornado spin, like right there, just so it starts boosting me up more than it does, like, it boosts me up more than it does this way. So I can meet the ceiling earlier. Because that's what happens, like, if I just do that, like, it's really hard to get to the ceiling. My next video is probably gonna be me teaching musty flicks, like in the air, which is another form, it's another setup for backboard aerials. So yeah, that should be coming out soon. But yeah, I'll probably make that this week. So yeah, make sure to like and subscribe. And that's how you ceiling shot like a freestyler, you know? There it is. I'll see you then.